Okay, great. Hi.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you too. Thanks for helping me try this out. Who's no? Okay. So, do you think reviewing this work will be helpful if we just go
Yes.
over it and talk about it?
Sure.
I'm going to use JOSM to do it,
Okay.
and we can walk you through the very first steps for using JOSM when we're
Okay.
done. But that's what I'm going to use. So I'm just gonna check it out of the tasking manager. I guess I checked it out. And so now it automatically, see JOSM back here blinking?
Yes.
So it automatically talked to JOSM and it set JOSM all my data here. And
Okay. And JOSM is a local version on your machine.
that's right.
Okay.
You see where it says data layer up here? Where it says data layer 7?
Okay. Yeah, I can't read that at all, but
Can't read that at all. Okay, great. Okay, you can't read that at all. Okay.
it's teeny tiny, but that's I'll
This is
keep
a
you.
layers panel that I can turn layers on and off with.
Okay.
And so when I do edits, I'll be doing them on this top layer and it's labeled data layer. But
Okay.
I can come down here to this layer and this is the imagery layer. So, I mean, you just click it on and off like that. There's none of that
Uh-huh.
background thing coming out from the side. It's just always here. You click the stuff on and off.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So that makes it a lot easier. And you can also, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but you can also fade these. So I'm going to fade out the satellite imagery. I can fade in and out.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, okay.
and I can fade in and out the data layer. Any of these layers you can fade in and out.
So that's similar to ID Edit.
Is it okay? I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah, so I can fade out the data layer, and now there's no more buildings and points.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I need to know if you just can't see something because it's not detailed enough.
Okay.
Okay, and so if it were me, the first thing I would do is I would look at a building history and see this is you. You drew this building. Okay.
How did you do that?
In JOSM, I
Yeah.
started, I just clicked on it
Yeah.
and then I hit, we have Control H for history, and that brings
Okay.
up who edited it
Great.
in JOSM.
Yeah, that's great. Okay.
So I can see that you edited it. This tells me this, there could be a list of changes here, but there's only been one change. You created it and you were the last person to edit it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would show me what had changed. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe this one will show me something that has changed. So this one has, yeah. So if you can tell here, um, somebody mapped it. The name is up here, and
Mm-hmm.
named it land use equals meadow. And then somebody came after it, another person, and they changed it to land use equals cemetery.
Aha. Okay.
And I can see the date is here, and the change set notes are here. Hot OSM Ebola SL620 is also
Cool.
listed here, so I know which task they were doing.
Okay.
And if I zoom in real close, um, it's probably a cemetery, but it's a strange one.
Are you at like 500 or 50 or where are
Over
you
here,
now?
over here this says
Oh,
8.27.
okay.
I'm pretty zoomed in. It says
There.
no files at this zoom level, so it's just, expanding the imagery. It's not going to get any sharper.
Got it.
And so, yeah, that's probably a cemetery, I would say. That probably looks correct.
Uh-huh.
Meticulously drawn. And
Thank
do
you.
you square them up when you're all done?
I do.
You do. Okay. Something happened here.
I don't know.
Oh, it's okay. So in JOSM here that I'm using, I just hit the Q key and see how now it's square.
Okay.
So it's no problem. You probably can. It was pretty subtle, but it squared it up for me
No, I
nicely.
see it. I see it.
And these right here, yeah, I don't know. I can't really see where that goes either, honestly. So I'll just,
I can't either, but it doesn't look like it goes like that.
Oh, it might. I mean, that's pretty close to something. You know, it looks like this, to me, this looks like one side, and it really looks like it goes, so they might overlap.
Yeah.
You want to see how I would map that? Look, I'll
Yes,
map that one for you real quick.
yes, please.
So I would map it using JOSM. I have this building tool here. So
Okay.
drawing a building goes like this. So I get the building tour, and I think that this is this like ridge line. This is the ridge line down the middle, and this is one end.
Ah, okay.
It looks like to me. So
Okay.
I would map it with this building tool, and I just map along one side, and then it pulls a square building for me.
Uh-huh.
And so that building's mapped. Next building.
Uh-huh. And you don't have to square it? It just
No,
squares
no, it,
automatically.
yeah.
Okay.
Now in this instance, it doesn't look right to me. But we are concerned about footprints. So I can take both of these objects and I can just say join overlapping ways. And now it's mapped as one single polygon, you know.
Oh, okay.
And that's what it really looks like to me, so I don't feel like we're mismapping
Okay.
it. I mean, it looks like this build like this. So anyhow, we care about the footprint, so I'm pretty sure that's building footprint there.
Got it.
So in JOSM, that's how I would have mapped that. The rest of these all look perfect. I don't see anything to do.